All right, so you just heard us on the airwaves talking about, is January a good month for dating? Now we're back here in our homes on our question of the day. Your country mornings trending right now, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, located at 3045 East University Avenue in Las Cruces. So let's just elaborate a little bit more about this, as you can call us or text us at at the Zia Comics line number. Still getting used to that. Still getting used
Yeah.
the new year. But yeah, no, it is a very interesting question to ask. Is dating a good month in January? And I still say it's not, because isn't New Year's resolutions all about fixing up what you need to do, like getting your life organized, getting your career organized? Morning, Kimberly, getting all this other stuff going. So why would it be like, hey, this is the month now, I need to throw somebody in there? And this is probably why New Year's resolutions ends, because somebody comes into your life.
Well, maybe because people are trying to put themselves out there more. Maybe they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna challenge myself and start dating again." I feel like everyone wants to get booed up around the holidays, around the cold months. People don't wanna be single in the winter, it seems like. Summertime's
But
that's what summertime's for, the breakups and the partying.
I know people who are happy to be single and they
Yeah,
can't
of course.
imagine not being single. So that's why I'm like, yeah, but I guess I'm looking at a younger generation now, and it used to be what? Oh, you have to be in your 20s and you have to find that special person, and in your mid 20s you should be married and already have a kid by then at some point. And now it's like it doesn't even work that way anymore. I mean, we have people that have
People
kids
are
up to the
waiting
late 30s.
longer,
Yeah, waiting longer because they want to take time to explore things and
but
see
I don't
things.
think people are being single for longer, I just don't think they're rushing the commitment like they used to, you know?
But unless your New Year's resolution is, hey, I want to make sure I find somebody this year. This year I'm going to find somebody.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then of course I go to TikTok and go, "Nah, I see why a lot of people are single." They're all wanting clicks and views. They think they'll get more multiple choices that way, and maybe they do, maybe they don't, but I'm sorry, it's just that's
I
hard.
saw something recently that someone made a good point when it comes to dating, and it was like, we're not supposed to have this much access to this many people. And it kind of makes dating harder, knowing that you always have a bajillion more options, because of online dating, because of the internet. You can connect with someone in Europe if you wanted to. So,
And now it's more accessible, and of course, can you live like this too, or is it worth moving over there? I don't know. But you're right, there is much. I think if anything, the social media parts and all the world stuff has opened us to having to look around. And then unfortunately, I also think it changes things so fast, because then, people start to, I always like those TikToks. Why do people cheat? I'm like, well, yeah, they explain a lot of the reasons right there.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
So many options out there.
yep. I don't know. That's
You
we'll
have to
just
be very intentional to be committed, and I think, like, it's a constant choice, right? We could all easily be like, "I don't wanna be committed anymore," but we all make the choice to because we made vows.
yeah. Okay. Today is National Spaghetti Day. Only 3% of us eat it. I like spaghetti. What's wrong with spaghetti?
Only 30% of people like spaghetti?
No, only
That's
3% of us make it.
iconic.
Only 3% never eat
Oh,
it.
3%, yeah, I'm about to say 90 something percent of Americans, we love our spaghetti.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I gotta have spaghetti. I love it.
Absolutely.
I would say some meatballs from Lorenzo's would sound really good right now. So
Ooh, it does.
here's an interesting thing you and I were talking about earlier. Wallet Hub says Las Cruces, New Mexico is one of the worst cities to get employment at. That's according to one of their new surveys. I got it here somewhere. I got to make sure I'm seeing this correctly, because you know how some people will get on me, and I don't care what the council will say to me, but I'll say something here in a second. No, yeah, this came out early this morning that, yeah, Wallet Hub says we're one of the worst cities for employment. You and I were talking about it because, like, where you came
Yeah.
from, they had a lot of interesting places. But yeah, we're best places to find a job, and we're one of the worst places to find a job in America.
Well,
175.
I feel like a medium city normally has, like, I mean, maybe I've only lived in here in my hometown, but, like, our my hometown had, like, 3 major corporations that could employ, like, almost half of our city, and these were, like, almost billion-dollar corporations, hundreds of millions of dollars, these net worths of these companies. Like, Aflac is rooted in my hometown, and I feel like Las Cruces doesn't have that major corporation that's true to the town. I mean, we have, like, White Sands and Virgin Galactic and, Spaceport and all that, but those are very niche, like, fields of work, and I know they offer, probably a wide variety of jobs, but I don't know. I just feel like that's one thing Las Cruces doesn't have is that big corporation that can like, supply 1/4 of the jobs here. And my hometown had that and like 2 or 3 different corporations.
Well, I think we gotta do a lot more. I mean, I know Mavita and, some people try really hard to bring more industry to come into Las Cruces,
It's
but you
gonna
gotta be
happen.
competitive. Yeah, and we've gotta have more things around, and you gotta be able to have more businesses open, but, I mean, increasing minimum wage a lot, I say that has an effect. I also say
We need
there's a
an
lot of things.
Amazon fulfillment center here so people don't have to commute an hour and a half to the far east side of El Paso.
Yeah, well, you know what? Even if you work on commuting, I mean, there could be better commute ways to get there, and I think there's ways to do that where we go back and
What's the
forth. We've
better
already be
commute way?
well, I
You
think
still
like a
gotta
rail
even if you take in
well, hold on, and, like,
it's
for
still gonna take you an
example,
hour and a half.
a rail system like they
Yeah,
have
but
up
that
in
would be
Santa Fe
a
in that area.
decade. Yeah, that'd be a decade in the making.
Well, you see, that's what I'm saying. We've gotta start pushing up a little bit more. I think we
Yeah.
need to get more industry. At the same time, we really gotta help out our businesses, and that's why I think any small business help, anything we can do to make sure that we keep keep our people working, that's great. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think things have gotta start changing, and I think it's a wake-up call to all of our legislatures and state people that, "Hey, we can't be down this much. We gotta get going
Yeah.
somehow. Gotta get things going." So, good morning, Stephanie. Hope
Yeah,
everything's
good
going
morning,
well for you
Stephanie.
this morning. Alrighty. Let's see. I got something else here this morning I wanted to bring up. We got our birthdays coming up as well here too.
Okay.
The top 5 reasons people are leaving California.
Oh,
That'll be fun.
really? It's not worth
Yeah.
the expense?
Yeah. Never mind. I'm gonna avoid that one. I'm just gonna say
Yeah, you read ahead, didn't you?
yeah. By the way, Andy Cohen apologized for trashing Ryan Seacrest on ABC's New Year's Eve
Yeah,
coverage. He
what did
said
he say? I missed this part.
okay, well, apparently Andy Cohen was drunk, and
Oh, yeah,
there's
they
no
get drunk
doubt.
every year.
Oh, yeah, no, he was sloshed. I mean, the
I heard he
guy
got a little extra drunk.
you think just a little extra just might have gone off a little bit too much, you know? Anyway, point is, yeah, after all of his tirades over the mayor and stuff, apparently he went on and ripped Mayor de Blasio and blasted Ryan Seacrest. He said, quote, "If you look behind me, you'll see Ryan Seacrest's group of losers
Oh,
performing."
oh, okay, it's like 3 people backed out, right?
Yeah, so, like, some counterfeit fake Journey group started performing without Steve Perry, so that's what he was saying about, so, yeah.
Well, they had, like, 2 people pull out into, like, Ashanti or something, and somebody else had to perform, like, double.
Yeah, and I'm just like and then I'm like, "Okay, ripping the other guy who's doing the same job as you are doesn't really do
Yeah,
anything for you over there." It's like, why do that?
yeah. That is not nice. Took it a
Well, I
little
mean,
too far.
but this is Andy Cohen. Do we expect anything different? I mean, you knew what you were getting when you
He
put him
got a
in
little
there.
extra drunk, though. I mean, I've seen his tirades in the past. It's kind of like the whole bit, they both get drunk and it's funny, but he did take it a little too far in some instances.
Okay, but here's the other thing, taking it too far is one thing, but hey, how about do we cancel him now? I mean, there's cancel
Okay,
culture stuff.
no, Ernesto.
Why not? I mean, hey,
You're
compared to what
just as
some other
he
people
didn't
have
do
said,
anything, he just
he was
gave an
drunk.
opinion. He's fine, he apologized.
He apologized, yeah, but some people, hey, I mean, I don't know, that should cost him his gig, although it is CNN, so I don't know what you're losing. So I don't ever think CNN when I'm gonna watch New Year's Eve. Like, yeah,
They've been
no.
doing this for a while, though. It's like
I
their
think they
thing now.
I think they just need to have Anderson Cooper do it by himself. He can do it fine, telling us
No,
what's
I
going
like
on.
they're funny together, they're funny together.
I don't know. But if let's just put it this way, if I were coming in drunk doing the show, I could see you having a discussion there going like, "I don't think I need to
Well,
do the show with
that's
her."
illegal, right? We're not allowed to be
Well, we're
drunk
at
on
home
air.
right now. If we drink at home, I mean
Yeah, but we're still broadcasting to
yeah,
the
no,
we
I mean,
can't FCC would get us.
on social media? Yeah, on the air, yes. On social you see, that's the difference. There's an on-air broadcast. Social media, then I'd be doing what everybody else is doing on TikTok. Just kidding.
Ye Cheers.
She's like, "No, I can't think about that." All right, we're finishing up here. We're wrapping up. No, don't we're not drunk on the morning this morning, I promise you. We're gonna be
Thanks
back
for clarifying.
once again, dating in January, yes or no? I say no, work on yourself. Wait till, like, February when you can get
As
talked
the
about.
one who just got engaged.
as the one who just got engaged. All right. I wrapped it up for your country mornings or birthdays coming up this morning on your country 1039 KGRT.